Hey everyone, what's good? Hope you're doing okay. I'm doing okay. Long time no see. Since Monday? Damn. 3 times in a week, though. That's crazy. We had the weird Sunday stream. We had a regular ass Monday stream. Now we got Wednesday. Who knew? When's the last time I haven't streamed Wednesday in like a year? I got boxing tonight, so I was like, I got nothing going on during the day. I got today off. Might as well do a short little More Monsters mod stream. So welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're all doing fantastic. We're bing chilling right now. I'm gotta close some windows. Ba-da-ba-ba. Cool, cool. Everything's good. Photo P is open, beautiful. I want this to be my own its own window. Everything else can go over here. You can minimize that for now. Okay. So it's been a long time living with this. It's been a long time since I've been so sick. Okay, let's get Monster Rancher going, and then we'll pull up the Gidris. I did see someone else made a plant. What do you call it? A dragon plant, but I think my concept is pretty strong, so we're just gonna make it again. Almost done with Ghost Bajarl. Yeah, you've been working on that for a while. It looks really good. You've done a good job on it. And also, we're gonna turn off the clown music for a little bit. Legend Cup. Let me Shrine of Gidris real quick, and then... Figo by Endo. Classic. Classic song we all know and love. Who could forget #1 charting song Figo by Endo? Speaking... Oh, you already said that, yeah. Yeah, it's looks good. I think you did a pretty good job. Alright, so this is the body. This is what we got. I do want to take this monster as my lawfully wedded bride. And now I gotta pull up... What am I looking for? God, I haven't done this in forever. Modding. Where's my modding folder? Monster Rancher modding. Tim 1.0. 1.1. Okay, creator mode. I'm looking... This is... Metal Nerd. I gotta find the list real quick. Breed list. So I'm looking for... KBML is what I'm looking for. Here, I'll show you guys what I'm looking at. I'm looking for... Oops, I've already closed it. Just make sure I don't have anything freaky here. Let's turn off Discord. And yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty clean. I'm looking for... What am I even in? Here. KB. KBML. And now, Monster Rancher modding, custom mons, edited textures, dragon plant, KBML save, yes. Oh, I straight up saved over. I think I have the regular one I can always go back to. I'm listening for ding. Let the community still rock in 2026. Yeah, we're still... Not trying to kill my stream. There we go. Okay, so this is what we got so far. We got to change a couple of things. Fast forward off, sound off. Now we'll play some music in the background. But I've been working on Dragon Plant for a little while. And this is where we're at. He's a plant, and he's a dragon. Growing out of the pot. I was trying to figure out what to do with his arms. I think that's like the thing that I am most kind of concerned about how it's going to look. Because I don't know how to do it in a way where it makes sense coming out of the pot. Like on the sides, you know? Rare afternoon Moosebone stream, I know. So I think the arms are probably going to be like the last thing I worry about. I'm not going to stress about it too hard. There's some other ideas. I got to get the head finished. I got to get the wings finished. But I'm liking the way it looks so far. I think it looks pretty nice. Okay. So, let me change some stuff real quick, actually. I'm going to make this a little bit more friendly for me to be like editing and not have to worry about like window showing and stuff like that. Yeah, okay, that's way better. So if I do this, hold on, studio mode, desktop, display capture, R2, okay. Okay. Cool. Why? I just changed it. What the fuck is this? Do I have 2 display captures? I do have 2 display captures. They lied to me. That's fine. It's fine. Out of curiosity, what monsters could be considered easy to retexture? Monal. Monal's pretty easy. Okay, let's play some, this can go over here. Let's play some musics. It's possible to put cracks in the pot where the arms are, so it bursts out. I don't think so, because I'm pretty sure it tiles. So the cracks would be everywhere. It's like an octagon, right? And then every piece of the octagon, like at least on the top, is like a tiled section. So if I made a little crack, it would be like loops everywhere. Doesn't look like what we talked about yesterday? What do you mean? It does literally look like what we talked about the other day. Talking about more monster modding. Okay, let's put some music on. What are we listening to today, folks? It's Dragon. Legend Dragoon soundtrack? Complete OST. 3 hours. Okay, that's loud as shit. Well, we will deal with it. Okay. You're not in the comment section 5 hours. Oh, 5-hour unlock. Yeah. Yeah, it's not happening anytime soon. I do actually have an idea to try and steal the world record for the true 100% run of the game, which is currently 14 hours long, where you unlock literally everything in the game. All monsters, beat all tournaments, or like beat the Deluxe Cup or the Legend Cup, and then unlock all cards. And that might be a thing for the charity stream we do once a year on Halloween weekend. Every year we do a thing for the MS Society. We've raised like, I think $4 grand over the last 2 years for it. So, you know, it'd be nice to try and beat that. Or add to it, I suppose. Okay. So, here's the dragon. I got to put the file in here. Dragon plant. Okay, so this is what it looks like. And it should be set up so if I save this, it will automatically update changes here. I'll have to change window. I'll get a little ding sound effect, and then it should be okay. But yeah, what we need to finish is... We're trying to finish first. The head. The head, at least, because I already have an idea of what I want to do. That'd be a good idea. These little things here, it might look like, why did you not bother finishing the wings? Like, you did all this, but you didn't do this little bit. It's the exact same as this, like, chunk on his head. Like, the antenna. So, I gotta figure out what I want to do with that. I assume I just make them green. That's probably the best way to do it. But it's, you know... We were going back and forth about what would look best. Green thorns, yeah. Okay, so... Oh yeah, I labeled it. He's got gooch. He's, the taint. He taint misbehaving. I kind of like what happened with, I made this bit, like, transparent. And then here as well, right? So the moss, like... The transparency doesn't, like, work the way you would expect transparency to work. So what ends up happening is it gives it this, like, layered texture. Like, this has a drop shadow under it, too. And then it ends up looking like it's, you know, encroaching on the plant. I think it looks pretty good. But yeah, okay. We'll start on the... The thing is, thorns are hard to read as thorns if there's no contrast. If it's just like a green thing, it makes it kind of difficult to like read as, you know, a horn. Realistically, I might even be able to... No. Okay, let me look up some thorns real quick. Okay, this looks sick. I don't know how I would make it work. Here, let me show you what I'm looking at. I think these look really good. Where'd my OBS go? There we go. Like the light green with like the spikes, but I need to find a way to like make it read spikes. Iron thorns, let's go. Put them in the game. Honestly, I could probably even just make it red. But I'm worried it's going to look too one note. Like if I take this... Why is this dude doing this for the stock photo? I don't know. It's tougher than it looks like to like make this look good. Hey Umi, how are you doing? Okay, I guess I can just try. I think this might be a good idea though. Reminds me of Espinasse? Yeah, kinda. He's got that vibe. But that's kind of like his whole thing, right? It's that he fucks you up with like insane statuses. Just where I can be messing around, trying to make a new monster here and there. Nice. Is it possible to like ombre it from the green of the leaf into yellow and then orange and the red? No, it's totally doable. My problem is I need a texture to put the gradient on, and I don't know what to put the gradient on. Because I don't think this is going to read the way I want it to. I could easily, like, just, you know, shade it. Okay, what am I looking for? I'm looking for modding. And, oh, source files. Oh, what's the... is it tab? Yeah, okay. Something like this. Okay. Updating Plant Dragon? No, I'm making Dragon Plant, different monster. I'm a scientist at CERN. My question mark only Monster Rancher 2 Nuzlocke series is so hype. We appreciate how you spend so much of your time editing all the shrine rerolls. Thank you. Okay, so if you go too intense with the, it's just gonna look stupid. Here, let's just try this and see what it looks like. He's gonna look like he's got warts, but that might work. I don't know if it's updating the file anymore. Oh, it is. Okay, it's just taking a little while. Okay. Let's see what this looks like. Kinda stupid. But, you know, it's part of the process. I do kind of like the way the yellow part looks. So I think making it, instead of just like having this, I think instead what might look better is to instead have something like this. Now, this is going to look a little bit funny at first. But bear with me. We don't need it to look nice. What we need it to do is look like a thorn. So I'm going to take this halfway point. What the fuck? Oh, I was on the wrong layer. Okay, so something closer to that, and then we do a little bit of painting. Now we do a little blurring. I don't blur too much because it'll make it transparent. And then I'm going to take this and kind of make the rest of it that color as well. Maybe not cut off that much, but... I'll pull it in a little bit, not the whole way though. We want a little bit of overlap. I think it'll look better with it like that. I'll try it again. Team Builder sometimes randomly breaks on me and I have to reload it up again. And I don't think it's ever broken on me. Sometimes it takes a little while to upload. Hey, Dave, thank you, man. Can't tune in today, but have fun. Appreciate it. Very kind of you. Yeah, I'm only going for a couple hours. I gotta, you know, eat dinner and then go boxing and stuff after. So we're just chilling. We're hanging out. Okay, so it doesn't really match the green, but I do think that thorn idea works. Yeah, I think that's gonna work. I'll just match it to the green and then that's fine. Yeah, random errors and crashes and forced to close. Windows machines, man. Everyone's different. Okay, so I'm looking for wing bone, this. Then I'm gonna erase the top layer. I don't even have to... I can make it softer. Softer than that. Yeah, that should be fine. And then this will match the wing. And then, you know, I'll just have to clean this up a little bit because it's going to look a little bit stark on the transition, but it's definitely a start, you know? Yeah, so where the green connects is still a little dodgy. But yeah, I think that's probably fine. What I'm going to do here is actually erase. Wrong thing. And erase the outside a little bit more. That'll probably look a little bit better. Love the sounds of the Legend Dragoon Dungeon 1. Yeah, the music for the whole game is so good, man. I mean, you pick Dragon Melnor as the base. Because I can make the body into a flower pot. That's literally it. Everything else has been kind of a struggle to deal with, but I think the flower pot idea is too good to ignore, you know? It's such a good jumping off point, you know? Idea, Snapdragon. I Yeah, it's not perfect, but it's fine. It matches the wing bone. The thorn bone's connected to the wing bone. Yeah, this, not even subbed. SM freaking H, man. Okay, so that's good. Antenna base. Right? I'll just make that green as well. Or I can make it whatever I want. I think that's one of the things I could delete. Dragon's antennas here are literally like some of the only things in the entire game that you can delete because it's a texture on top of another texture. But if getting rid of them gets rid of, like, makes big chunks of this go missing, which is obviously not great. But I can have, I don't know. Figure something else out. I think it's looking pretty good so far. Okay, so I think the horns, that's a good idea. I'm just going to copy this over. Are you able to put cracks on the pot to make it seem like the arms are breaking out of the pot? Not really. So the thing is, the pot is this and this. You know, like this is the inside ring, this is the outside ring, and then this is a small section, and then each of these panels is its own one, right? So like this section is one, and this is what do you call it? Tile. It's like an octagon, right? That tiles. So along each edge is the same thing. So if I make a crack here, it's going to be a crack here, and then a crack here, and then a crack here, and crack here, crack here, crack here, crack here, crack here, crack here. So I'm a little stuck on it. Ghost hat works similarly, yeah. I don't know. I think it's fine. I think I'll be okay. What I can do instead is, I don't know how often the arm tiles. I'm guessing a lot. Arm top, arm bottom? Okay, so twice. Okay, so that might put a little bit of a damper on it, but what I was going to say is I could have the texture of the arm being where it's breaking out, not the pot itself. But then I got to worry about tiling. How much tiling? 3 here? So that makes it difficult, or else it's going to be like dirt and then green and then dirt and green, dirt, green. I was working on Joker Metal there, running out of space on the computer, so I had to stop, but freed up a bunch of space. Now there's small bits of Joker cloak that is also mirrored to his back. Weird. Oh yeah, I forgot I was going to do the inside of his mouth, and then I got distracted. This ended up looking really good, the neck. Oh yeah, I wanted to see the wing bone. Or sorry, not the wing bone, this part, the green. I don't know. I don't know if I like it. I'm going to... I can have it green here. And then I can have like the plant part. Have this like underneath. think this will probably play a little bit better, considering I'm going to have to make the rest of his head green, or pink as well. So I'm putting a line pattern in place, a small part of it near the upper rim, and then reverses it part back of it. I don't know. I believe you that it's difficult. I have no idea what you're trying to say. I've never taken a look at Joker's model, so I'm not sure. But I believe you that you're running into the issues, because that's part of the process. It would be strange if you weren't, you know? Okay, I think that's going to look a lot better. And then I just blend that pink in with whatever else. Yeah, that'll look fine. Okay. Snout, maybe. I'm seeing how much of what I already have I can just copy. Because if I already have something that looks good, it doesn't make a lot of sense to start using different textures. I kind of forget where I got some of these textures from. But it's a lot of trial and error. We're just fucking around and seeing what works and what doesn't. Has it not updated yet? What did I do? His jaw? No, that was already like that. There we go. Sometimes it takes a second for it to trigger. Okay, I kind of like how this, like, it's pretty close to lining up here. Oh, but then okay, I see what's happening. I get you. So I need to make a duplicate. Something like that. I feel like I don't really like this bit in the middle that's darker. Man, I'm looking for shadows. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Kind of like this. Merge this and then... Might make him look splotchy. We're not trying to have a splotchy boy. See how that looks. Put that back. It's not going to be 100%, but we can match it later just to see how it looks. But I do like how it lines up here. I think is pretty good. And head back to work. Well, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. And the visor can go completely. We don't need that at all. So it can just match this. I can even try and make it all like one big texture. I don't know what it looks like on the underside of his helmet. Forehead. Oh, it's just this dark line here. Gotcha. Where are we at? Okay, so the tiling is not great. Not great, but I think it's a good idea. That might fix it. That might be enough. Now we're just playing with, like, fine-tuning. Oh, who else has been working on monsters lately? I haven't really seen a whole lot from the project lately, but pretty sick that it's still a thing. People are still working on it. Okay. There's far too many, like, parts on this for it to be a model that I am, like, extremely specific about. I think this looks fine. It's a little bit darker than I would like it to be at the edges. But, I mean, that's kind of adjustable. Here, if I just pull this back a tiny bit. No, not even. Dodging it's probably better. That's probably enough. Sometimes it doesn't take much. Don't know if it's new, but the haircut really fits you. Thank you. Yeah, I get my haircut short a couple times a year, and then I get super lazy about it and don't get it cut again. Might revisit making Joker Metalner. Now you have more space. Hell yeah. Okay. If this is good, it's actually pretty big progress already. Maybe even more, but it blends in. Like this dark here, it doesn't blend here nicely, but it blends nicely there. I do think it made the tiling worse though. So I'm going to bring it back to where it was. It makes sense that the tiling's worse. And then the inside of the mouth, we can... I gotta figure out what I want to do for the inside of the mouth. That might be a place to put, like, more thorns or something. I could give him, like, no teeth at all. Okay, I think this is fine. Yeah. Okay, good start. I will say, I don't know what's happening here. I don't know if it's just, like, is he just not opening his mouth at all? It's like the animation broke. Yeah, see, his mouth opens. Yeah, okay, what the hell? Hold on. I'm realizing something I've never seen before in Monster Rancher. Here, in town, his mouth is opening and closing. I go to the ranch. And now his mouth doesn't open and close. It's a different animation. There's no way they bother making 2 different animations. So they actually make 3. Every monster has a model for in town, a model for in battle, and a model for on the ranch, and they're all different. In town, it's a little bit lower poly, and so you'll see clipping that you don't normally see and stuff like that. But I didn't realize that they straight up did not give it animations on the ranch. What the fuck, man? That's so weird. Yeah, his mouth doesn't open. Then you go to town. Bah! See, he does the little open mouth thing. He's yelling at you in all of them. That's bizarre, dude. I've never noticed that before in my life. Okay, anyway, moving on. I think I'm gonna try and take this section for the inside of the mouth. Okay, I'm obviously not trying to move that. Like, can you, dude, fuck off. I'm trying to make a copy. Okay, it, like, lost the ability to make a copy. Very cool. There. Closely, would you ever pay attention to something like that? No, I'm not saying it's, like, lazy devs or whatever. I'm just... It's just a thing I've literally never noticed on Dragon before. Unless that's what you mean. Like, why would I have ever noticed it? I don't know. Every day we're learning something new. And then, because this is that type of game, there's always going to be somebody who's like, yeah, I knew about that. And usually it's me. Usually I'm the guy who's like that. But not this time. Oh, that's right. I can't tell here. I gotta go back to the town. Okay, so it lines up pretty nicely. But now I can put like little thorn teeth in or something. Or I can leave it as just a plant, which I think would be fine too. What do I do here? He needs teeth? I think he needs teeth too. Okay, so I got an idea. I can copy where the teeth are laid out. You there. You're gonna come in handy. Which one do I think looks best? This? This is pretty good. Okay. It was on the opacity layer. I don't know why it started deleting everything else, but... Now, he doesn't need as many teeth. But if he used to have a couple, that line... Okay. Problem we run into is it's literally too small of a texture to like really stress about it. If I can go like... These are probably going to stick out of his mouth in a way I don't want to. Like, you're not going to see the point. But we'll work on that. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Probably awful, but got to start somewhere. Processing 4 of 6. Gonna give you the gumming of my life, damn. Okay, that's actually way bigger than I was expecting. And the points go all the way to the sides. So I know this line here is like the cutoff, which is actually really good. So lets me get a little bit smaller with it. And it doesn't look too bad. They still look really big, but... green showing through than I thought. On this? Yeah, well, it's just the way that the texture works. But once we get it in place, I can, you know, adjust the how dark it is and whatever. And if we go even smaller, then I can maybe even just leave the outline, because he'll need a little bit of... What do you call it? It'll need some definition. I feel like it's not really looking like thorns anymore, though. Maybe from the side. If I go any smaller, I think they won't show up. The ones near the bottom need to be fixed, but... Or like that. The box too big. They think it lurks? You think it lurks? Cool. Yeah, if it's lurking, then we'll call it. I don't know if I gotta put them on the top, though. I think just having them, like, one row of them is fine. Just to give it, like, some definition. Change things up a little bit, you know? Monsters look so sick. Thank you. Yeah, I feel like I don't really need to do much else for the teeth. Head kind of looks like a strawberry. Yeah, we're just still trying to finish it. It's just supposed to look like a generic flower. But anything that looks vegetal is, like, fine with me. Okay. So forehead, more of the same. Forehead, I can probably copy the snout. But then I have to, make the black part darker. By virtue of, you know, it's... Or I don't have to. It might actually completely take away from the little shadow that it has, which might be a good thing. Because if you see here, the forehead has this, like, little lip, right? Where, like, it goes under. And I was trying to figure out how I could, like, minimize this look. But this shadow is just baked in. So if I just go over it, it'll do a lot to make the topography a little bit harder to read, which is ideal, given that I, you know, want to get rid of the visor. But then, yeah, I'll get rid of the visor and the little lip, and then it'll be okay. I think a circles line will remind me of graffiti. Oh, well, those are going to be gone. Those are just so I can tell which body part is which. Okay, yeah, I think that looks pretty solid. Now I just have to match the visor to it. Which I don't think will be too big of a deal. The visor, this is the top. Yeah, okay. Hey, Raven Extreme, welcome. So if I do this part is the top. And then I can put like a... a darker pink underneath it. And then that'll match the... I'll match the other part a little bit better. Oh, it's like transparent. Okay. Gonna be weird. A little bit weird. We can always blur this a tiny bit. Now, I might be accidentally going into the pot territory here. So I might fuck up this, but we'll see. Thought that was part of the monster? Nah. You can definitely do that. Like a different monster. The fact you like think the circles and stuff look sick though is, you know, it can only go up from there. Okay, so how's that look for the visor? Not bad, but I think it ends too abruptly. Also, there's still like a black outline. Is that can't really tell what I'm looking at. It's like a texture from something else. I wonder if it shares a texture with like one of these body parts and it's turning it green. Okay. So, not a huge fan of how that turned out. It's a good proof of concept, but what I need is more of this. What the fuck? I just need a bigger piece. Bigger slice, you know? Is that too much here? Something like that. Oh. Man, I got a massage today, and like I showered afterwards because you're like covered in oil, but I didn't wash my hair because I'm going boxing, and I think I got a bunch of the oil in my hair, and you know, it's not the nice, it's not the pomade, you know? I'm just greasy. Okay, I see what's happening here. I can match it, but I have to do this. Something like that. Because the texture on the visor tile is half as much. It's only 2 pieces instead of 4, like the upper head part. So I do this, they should match a little bit better. Or alternatively, I can make the visor If I only want 2 little pieces, I can make it so this, instead of being in the middle, is on the side, on the edge. And then that would give him 2. Or 3. Okay, the one on the outside lines up almost perfectly. The one on the inside needs to move out a bit. Or in a bit, rather. Probably more like this. Okay, I'll see if that works first. I don't know which is which. I have a feeling that's the right one, but maybe it's not. Yo, what's good? Yeah, that's pretty good. A little bit, tiny bit further. Then I think we're good. From the sides, it looks fine. From the middle, it looks too close. Which, you know, is bound to happen. So we're going to leave it like that. He's got some little lines on his face now. Cool. We did it. Okay, I need to find... visor shadow. Yes, this is what I'm looking for. Oh! So on both sides. Okay, I get it. So the black part is the inside. Okay, that's probably the top as well. So I'm trying to match this, which is the snout. The snout is going... Honestly, man, I'm just gonna have to YOLO it and see. I'm pretty sure it's gonna work like this, but we'll see. Doesn't need to be super close. But yeah, if we can get his head done today... It's such a long process to do these. I've seen a few people, like, make one per day for a while, and it's like, I don't know how... Well, I mean, I know how, but... It's so tough. A little dark. It doesn't cover the inside. It doesn't cover the Neander brow. We still don't know what is causing that. The Neander brow texture on the inside here. If it's something I already have, then so be it. I'm not adjusting it any further. I think what we have is okay. But, okay, for this tiny little piece, I can make that better, though. I just need it to be lighter, even flipped. Something more like that, maybe. A lot of trial and error, but we're making it happen. We got the thorns already on the wings. They look pretty good. This would be a lot easier if I like knew how to like make art. And wasn't just like slapping textures together. Yeah, I think that made it like way worse. Yes. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for... Okay, dark part. I don't know. We're trying. We're moving stuff around. We're seeing what works. It's just such like an annoying little texture to like get in my way. Come on. We're looking for 6. There we go. Yeah, okay. I can't go lighter. But now the light part... Or I can go lighter. What I'm looking for... It's kind of like this. That's going to work because it's going to be too magenta here. I think actually if I flip this... That might be better. Now, I did hit save twice, so let's see what happens. If it was already updating. It's too much. Too much, but getting there. Okay. Okay, so... Whatever, let's just do this. Not worry about trying to blend it so much as just try and match the bottom of the face. If I can get the wings and face done in like a 2.5-hour stream, 2-hour stream, it's pretty good for me. Arms are still like my biggest what the fuck do I do type of situation, but... Yeah, I don't really know why this is being so difficult. Straight up deleting that. Then let's see here. Okay, I'm trying to match the top. The top is here, this section. And then the dark part is on the bottom, I think. I just need something close. I'm trying a little too hard to be perfectionist about it. I guess it's fast food, technically. But I went out and got food for like the first time in 12 days, or what day is it today? 13 days. And I don't have the stomach for it anymore. I ordered a thing I normally eat, and it was like 2 times too much food. Okay, so I didn't fully cover it, but that's the idea. What corner am I missing? Up here. That's fine. I'm not going to stress too much about it. As long as I can actually cover the whole texture, that's fine. We'll move on. It's crazy how, like, not eating or, like, lowering the amount of food you eat, like, really, really, like, adjusts the size of your stomach and, like, what your body can, like, intake. Versus if you just order too much food and you eat it all, like, every time, all of a sudden it's not too much food. Body adapts pretty well. Okay, that's fine. That's whatever. Let's get the rest of the head done. So, X. I have it... Okay, so this is the top, this is the bottom. Or, rather... This is the left, this is the right. I don't think I necessarily have to do anything here. I can just make it pink again. I would like to have, like, actual, like, obvious, like, leaves, I think. Or, like, petals, rather, for the head. Have, like, overlap a little bit. So maybe that's what I try and do. I try and make something that makes this look like a petal. Again, I can take this, the neck bolt, and I can do some layering, I think. Okay, where's the top of his head? Head top. Oh, that's such a small texture, though. Oh, this is gonna be weird. I just do this. It's not gonna look like petals, but there's quite a bit of differentiation in the color. Nice early stream. Yeah, we're doing a short little stream before I gotta go to boxing. Okay, so it's such a small texture that it just like blended together entirely. I am looking for... How does this... It's just the outside, really, that touches, right? Yeah. Okay, so where this meets... Probably like that. I can make this one contiguous... I think? No, this isn't gonna... It's gonna be the other way. Yeah, so this is gonna be here, and then the texture is gonna be sideways for that part. Yeah, see. Okay, so... Kind of got to figure out what I want to do here. I think the idea is I got to get a picture of like a rose or something. I'm looking for something that has like separate petals. I can always like color correct later. Yeah, okay. Something like this. Big ass photo, but like this like split here is kind of what I'm looking for. This top part too. So I'm gonna try and put this into a couple of pieces, I think. So head top, this part here will be this. Copied area is empty? It's not. I mean, it is, but not supposed to be. I don't know which way I think this is the outside, this is the inside. So if that's the case, I need it to go sideways like this. Something like that. Or no, I don't need that. I need it to be twice as big. And whenever I want the halfway point to be something like that. So this isn't going to match the color of what we have, but we can try to match it after the fact. It'd be nice if I had the original still here. I'm sure I do. Source files. I don't see any... I don't see anything in my files that matches that, which is kind of annoying. I must have saved it in like the wrong folder or something. Because matching the color is going to be kind of annoying, but I think we can make it work. Okay, so... Yes, but it's stretched to shit. So I need to... do that? That'd be better? So it's not like impossible to tell what it actually is? Honestly, if I can make the rose look good, I might change some of its head, but we'll see. Because I really like the way the rest of it looks. Okay, I see what's happening. That's this part here. I think it might look better if I flipped it. But now I gotta make sure it's not... no. Yeah, I get it. It's not even like stretching equally. Honestly, trying to get this, like, I like the idea. I don't think it's going to work the way I want it to be, just because of the way this is textured here. Because I have to, like, duplicate whatever's on the head ornament. Oh, man. Nice try, but I think I can just make it work with what we got. Those roses can be good somewhere else. Let's get this guy again. And then, what do I want to do? I want it to like overlap itself. Add something like this, and then another one, kind of like something like that, or I don't know, and then drop shadow. I actually have no idea what this is going to look like. It's actually going to look really bad. It's not even fully cut. Oh, maybe not. This needs to come down a bit. See what it looks like for now. Oh, it didn't save at all? Try it again. Because if I can make it look like different petals, that might be a good start, you know? But then it has to match this, and then it has to match this. Ugh. Because of the way that this is tiled, this point and this point here have to be the same brightness, or like they will be the same piece, and then that's going to mess with the overlap here. This might be a kind of complicated way to finish it off, but we have some artifacting, but I don't actually think it looks that bad if I'm able to expound on this, as it were. Oh, no. And so if I have this, the wing stump is here. Side of the head, is the side of the head and the wing stump the same thing? Oh, is that the problem? That's the problem, that the wing stump and the side of the head are the same thing. Alright, let's try it. Let's see how this works. God damn them, reusing textures. There's so much work being done to like make it so tiling and stuff like that isn't a thing you have to worry about anymore. Like, they're making actual like UV editors for this, so you can make every single face its own texture if you wanted. But I don't know how any of that works yet. Like, I know what a UV editor is, but I don't know how to get that set up. Okay, so that is the case. Yeah, so the wing stumps look really, really dumb. I think I just don't stress too hard about this. We give it a nice texture that's going to duplicate. And then we do the same thing over here. And we see what happens. I wonder if I can do something interesting for like the dent on his head. I can make that like another mouth or something. I might be able to do something with that. I'm not covering part of it? I am, like, not covering part of it. I kind of just need it to match here, and then it's fine. So yeah, a lighter part might work well. And then instead of trying to get this to match up, this does make it kind of look like the bloody stump, which is funny. We're just gonna let that go. Oh, anyone have any opinions on something interesting we can do for the diamond, the ornament? I can just try and match the pink, but because of how difficult it's going to be, I was thinking I could do something else with it instead. Okay, it's not bad. Oh, it kind of matches there. I like that. So, what's this? The bottom is nice. I did that. Okay, so that might be it for that chunk. I could put like a second flower. That would be so funny to just put like a daisy in the middle of the forehead. A stem? The center of a hibiscus? He does kind of have hibiscus vibes, yeah. A raisin? Yeah, some sort of like stamen or something could be a good idea. Because then I only have to worry about matching like a small part of pink on the outside. Okay, so it's not exactly, but it is pretty close. So I think I just need to take whatever the darkest part is. Maybe not that much, but like to there. Yeah, dragon plant. Just gonna have a stamen out there for the world to see. We're going commando. Plant mando. I just realized I haven't even signed up for sparring tonight. I was playing a little bit of what do you call it? I was playing a little bit of Pocket today because they got the ranked season up again, and it's incredible that they keep finding like new ways to just like make like the most obscene deck you've ever seen. Okay, too much. I went a little too ham. But there's the new Mega Lucario card. Like the whole set is basically built around making the Lucario card really, really good. And it kind of abuses all the same stuff that made the last top deck with Igglybuff and Darkrai broken. And so because it's, you know, fighting type, the thing that beats it is Mega Altaria. And that's, you know, annoying because those are the two decks now. And so everybody's running that. I'm running some, like, goofy lockout with Alolan Ninetales that I think is pretty fun, but it's not as good as that stuff. Okay, even... pull it back even a little bit more, I think. And then, yeah, I think we're probably done that. And then we can... like, some of this lines up, like, really nicely. I can maybe... top of the head. Wait, which part is the dark part? How come this isn't working? How come when I click on this, my opacity changes don't work anymore? Is there like two things there? Okay, I made... I made a whole bunch of them. Why are there so many copies? Anyway. I'm gonna do something with a new normal Heracross and Berry. Either with Superior or Mega Skeptile. Yeah, Macho was talking to me about that. He tried it with... I mean, if... I think the real play with Berry, if you're gonna have to deal with Mega Lucario, is the Star Raptor that takes minus 30 damage from fighting types. Which I think is a promo-only card, so if you don't have it, I'm sorry I even mentioned it. Because, you know, not easy to get. Super cool watching you make these models. Thanks, man. Yeah, I have a lot of fun doing it. Okay, I'm like rotate this cube. Like, that's the type of shit I'm doing right now in my mind. I'm trying to figure out how that lines up. And then this, the darker part is the outside. So I want that to be a little lighter. I don't think Top Gun goes off here. One sec. Damn, look at that. That was what? December 2024? So I weighed like 30 pounds more there. Crazy. Okay. Okay. So the head's a little bit lighter. I like that. I like that. Yeah, having like a bloom or something be kind of cool in the middle. I saw this post on Blue Sky today that was like, it's crazy that the N64 has a rail shooter in its top 10 best-selling games of all time, and it's not even the best rail shooter on the platform. And what they're talking about is Star Fox, right? Star Fox is like one of the top 10 games by sales, but they're saying it's not the best rail shooter. And I think the implication is that they mean Sin and Punishment is the best rail shooter. But I'm thinking Pokemon Snap was number 11. It's just outside the top 10. I think that's the best rail shooter on the NES. Okay, the dark here is the problem still. Could be either or. I love Pokemon Snap, man. What a fun little game. Takes a couple hours to beat, but... Love the thorns on the wings, but that implies the flower would be a rose. But it could be any flower. I think all of the petals and stuff I've used have been from a rose. I don't think it matters. It's not a real plant. He's got a tomato vine for a neck. Like, we're not too stressed. He's an aberration. I don't think it changed. It did. It looks the exact same. Hybrid plants do exist. We do be living in hybrid moments. Give me a moment. Ooh, baby, when you cry, you look so momentary. I wonder what he's up to these days. I know he's making like shitty movies, but that was like 10 years ago. Hey Google, what's Glenn Danzig up to right now? Alright, that's fine. It's whatever. It's not the smoothest, but... we're okay with it. Okay, so we gotta figure out the brain hole here. If you're gonna scream, scream with me. This darkness never ends. Hibiscus moments. Hibiscus moments. Okay, this looks okay. I need a good reference. From above. Okay. These are all already 3/4 shots. I don't need that. I don't want that. I need something I can cut down the middle and it looks perfect. This is not perfect, but I think it'll work for what we're doing. It's very, very low quality. You just dropped in before bed? Hey, welcome, welcome. Yeah, you get to watch like a normal time today. Excuse me. So this is all I need. It's just a rhythm divine, you know? And now, color-wise, this isn't gonna match, but we can work on that. Snapdragon? Snatch Dragon, even. What time is it there in... well, I don't even know if you're in the Philippines or in Qatar right now. What's the time zone difference between those two? Okay, he's got a brain flower. I love that. We call that the brain stem. Good, good, good. Something like this instead. Just to see. Nearly 5 a.m. in Philippines? Damn. Okay, so he must be in Qatar because he's not... I don't think he's hanging out at 5 a.m. Yeah, that makes sense because a lot of the times on my streams, people watching from like the Philippines and Indonesia and stuff are like, oh, I'm just waking up for work. Next he's got like... just like a bloody head. Okay, it's kind of a funny... Okay, I got an idea for this. I think this is fine for a starting point. And here's what I'm going to do. Okay, so now we have this bit. And then I'm going to put this underneath. And then I am going to erase, a very soft erase. That might be too many colors for the bit. A dripping flower hairstyle bent over his thorn ears. Like Dr. Bushroot. I don't know who these people are. I've seen Darkwing Duck, but like 30 years ago. If I can make this look good, that's great. If not, then, you know, maybe we leave it for another day. It is making me realize that I think the better way to do this would have, like, the petals swirling out from here. But that's going to be a lot of additional work. Okay, I made it a little bit too light, but I think you can make that work. It needs a darker pink, but yeah, I think you can make that work. Oh wow, yeah, okay. I really maybe overdid it. Poison Ivy guy from that show? He had petals for hair. That sounds familiar. Oh, that guy. Yeah. Damn, it's been like a billion years since I've seen the show, and I like immediately recognize him. I don't know what I'm doing, man, and he's got an egg yolk. Hey, Corey, how are you doing? Yeah, I don't really know what to do here. I'm a little stuck. I would just do this. I really just want to get the head done, and then I can probably call it for the day. I still gotta eat and get ready for the gym. I don't go boxing for another 2 hours, but, you know, I need to fuel up and shit. We can at least get rid of the egg yolk. I think it needs to... Okay, so this could work. This could work in my favor. Because I need it to get darker here and lighter here on both sides. So I think that works out. If I do this. Going for kind of piranha plant look? Kinda. Just like no eyes. Like his head is just a flower. And then his arms. So the real trick here is that his hands and feet are the same texture. And these little like armbands, like bracelets, and like things on his legs are the same. So basically whatever I do here gets duplicated here. So I gotta figure out what I want to do. Either they're... Originally the idea was that this is going to go back into dirt, and these are going to be like roots. But then that means his arms have to be roots too. Makes me think of snapdragon flowers. Thank you. That's literally the name we're going with. That was the vibe. And I'm pretty sure he's pulled mostly from Snapdragon, like, sources. Okay, that, I didn't want this to go the whole way. I want it to end. So something like that. But yeah, we're, it's a lot of just like trial and error. But yeah, see wrist, ankle, fingers, toes, wrist to hand. This is also ankle to feet. Annoying. His legs and arms are different, which is nice. But the hands and feet being the same is super annoying. Okay, so what is missing here? Now it's only this? Okay, I think I know what I have to do. I know what must be done. Something like that. And then that way it'll be like a little bit of like a yellow streak in the middle, like confined to the center, and then it'll be pink on the outside. Yeah, it should work. Yeah, okay. I mean, it matches what's going on the front of his head. It doesn't match the back, but that's fine. That's easier to fix. That's easier to fix. So am I happy with the top of his head, the front of his head? Yes. So now I got to fix this. The way I'm going to fix that, this is the head top, right? Yeah. We don't need this anymore. Get out of here. And we're going to do this. And that should take this section and just stretch it down like the crest of the head. Okay, so kind of close. It doesn't match the sides anymore, obviously, but it's kind of what I was going for. Maybe if I just invert it, it'll match better. So now it'll be darker. It'll be darker here and lighter on the outside. His little thorny mouth. Could maybe do coiling vine around the roots. What are we doing here? We are making a new monster for Monster Rancher 2 that does not exist in the game right now. Making a dragon plant currently. I don't know. This seam I'm less worried about. I can adjust how this connects to this. But this and this is what I'm trying to do right now. Kind of a hard bit to really nail. This is Gooch. It's this texture right here. It's the diaper. I do like how much just like looking like a tomato plant does give him like a gecko vibe. Okay, kind of interesting. I want to invert this. But I kind of like it. Okay. Obviously, I didn't make it go far enough. No, I definitely did not. Okay. Try this again. Man, I think I caught a cold last night. It was raining. Ugh. Are those changes to the file being applied to the running game on the fly? Yeah, they are. So this app here, the Tim Builder, basically I find what file I want to edit, and then I point the app to a PNG that I am editing, and then every time I hit save, it automatically updates it. So right now I'm editing the texture for Metalner Dragon, or Dragon Metalner. And yeah, I'm just pasting over it with other parts. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting further away. Like, I think I had a better... It was better before, and every change I make is making it, like, slightly worse. Okay, if I want to make the outside... I'm looking more for this. Fun flower pot concept, thank you. Yeah, that's why I picked the Dragon Metalner, because he has a different mod than the other dragons, and he has this kind of like spaceship body. So I was like, I make that into a flower pot. Man. Yeah, sneezing and got a sore throat. Out of nowhere, man. Can't really get it to line up. It's annoying. But yeah, when you're doing this, it's just, you know, because of the way it's built, it's a lot of trial and error, moving stuff a tiny bit. Sneeze on the opponent in boxing match, win by default. Well, I mean, if I am getting sick, I'm happy it's happening now and not, like, closer to the fight. I mean, I still got, like, 3 weeks to recover and get back to 100%. So even if this takes like a week, like, you know, I'll be okay. Okay, from a distance, it looks like that's fine. I think I need it inverted, but more like that. I'll take this part and bring it closer to the middle. Which is good because it'll bring this outer edge to the middle as well. I think. Or it'll get rid of it completely. I don't know. And then if this lines up, we'll just line up this last piece here, and then that'll be that. I really like how well this side piece lines up with this. Like, this looks like flawless from here to here. So I just need to like figure out a way to make the bottom edge fit and then this top edge fit. Okay, that's fine. I am getting a little bit of a line because there, that'll fix that. Because it's a tiny bit of transparency. Okay, so now I need to figure out how to fix this. Make the top part darker and this part darker, and then leave this light. Wing stump. It's the wing stump that needs to be fixed. That's right. This and this are... Okay, before I do that, let's take a look here. Okay, so like maybe one more pixel. And then... and that'll be fine. And then I gotta go here. I think I can probably get rid of this. We'll see, though. Because I hit save while that other thing was transparent, we should have a little bit of the bleed through, and it'll let me know what side is what. But yeah, if I can make this part darker to match this, then it'll line up with this little bit, this little bit, this little bit, and then that already looks good, so yeah. I don't know if this is easier or harder than when I was working on Jill. Why am I still getting the texture? I'm like over the line by a lot now. Anyway, that's fine. Then the side here. Okay, so yes, it is the top part that I want gone. So honestly, this might be enough. Or it'll be like close, because I need the top darker and I need the side darker, and I got rid of the thing that made it lighter. We'll see what happens. Okay, top mostly lines up now. Side is already better. But I do want to make it... a little bit more obvious. But it's darker. Okay, so maybe like that. That should make this part darker and this part darker. Or have more of the dark part, rather, in that section. And then leave the light part mostly untouched. And if that lines up, I think we're Gucci for today. Not much you can do with this here, the green. We'll do a little bit of testing to see if I can hide it, but... Okay, so it's maybe too much. Yeah, I think I pulled too much. but it's probably good proof of concept. Like, oh, sorry, that's not gonna do it. I do need the full opacity or else it's not gonna work. Duh. This looks like it's probably not enough, but... Oh, yeah, obviously. Gotta do it again. Okay. Yeah, that's because I made it transparent. Okay, it's a little bit better. I think I need this kind of color though. Try and match this. That might be too much. Yeah, I think it's too dark. Do you think it'd be possible to make a mon that was semi-transparent, like the Predator? Yes. Yeah, you could, for sure. Okay, I see what the issue is. I think I might be able to adjust it if I... Yeah, do this. That'd be sick. That would be sick. Dragon Gallea's semi-transparent head, yeah. Yeah, I said it earlier I was going to sign up for sparring and I completely forgot. So I got my coach asking me if I'm coming. How many custom mods are up to by now? It's like 200 or something. Oh shit, 5 people coming tonight, eh? Interesting. Interdusting. Sparring's usually a little bit lighter. There's usually not that as many people. Because, you know, requires like a minimum skill set. Okay, so I went a little overboard, but it's getting closer. This dark bit can get pulled out a bit. I've made like... How many have I made? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least 5. I made Nighton, Duckin. I made Ghost, Monel, Plant Dragon, Hanger Duckin, Jill, Hopper, And then now I'm working on this. I might have made more, but those are the ones I remember. There's a couple I tried that like I didn't really like, and so we scrapped them. Oh, arrowhead worm I made as well. Okay, so I pulled too much out. What the fuck, man? I made like the tiniest change. And then... maybe that'll work. It's closer than I thought it would be. Like, we're getting there. I need the bottom here to be a little bit darker, too. Like, that might do it. I'm gonna have to hit save again. See what it looks like. But yeah, there's so many new monsters in it. The Deluxe Cup was sick because we got to see a ton of new monsters. Okay, so a tiny bit of overkill up top. This part doesn't need to be as dark. And then this part down here needs to be darker still. Why is it dodging when I have burn on? This part I went too far with. Okay, the bottom's looking okay. This part is maybe too light now. What the fuck is with the... It's like doing the opposite of the thing it's supposed to be doing. Bottom part is looking okay, but I'm in the blender right now, man. I wish there's an easier way to just paint over it, but not really much you can do. It's on burn, brother. Dodging my ass. Puta madre. Okay, we... This might be as close as I'm willing to get for today. They can only, like, work on it for so long before it feels like my brain is exploding. It's getting there, but, like, it's... Let's see what this looks like. We're in ultra fine-tuning. Nah, I don't really like the way that looks. We're gonna undo all of this. Dude, what the fuck? I'm getting a call from somebody that I haven't talked to in like 10 years. One sec. Okay. How'd you get to the point where you make tiny changes until it's just mush? Yeah. I think my brain's at that point. We just undid everything we did for the most part. We'll revert it, and then I think I'm gonna call it. I was always just gonna do a little short stream. These are fun though. I like doing this. It's fun to just like chill, and you know, I still have to be on to a certain degree. Hey, kunfite or kunfight. Thank you, thank you. Very kind of you to support the channel like that. It's cool stuff. Yeah, I like it. It's chill. All right. Whatever. I got the bottom lined up. We'll work on adjusting the top and whatever later. Who cares? We'll get it. But for now, I think I'm gonna call it. Appreciate everyone hanging out. My hair looks goofy, man. There we go. Part plant, part machine, all dragon. You know it. Let's go raid somebody. I tried to raid Riddles yesterday, and I accidentally closed the stream out before we raided, which was pretty funny. Oh, Ty's playing Diddy Kong Racing? Nah, we're a CTR. We're a CTR family here. Who's playing games? Anyone playing Monster Rancher? Me and Monster Bet as per usual. Ah, that's fine. I'm not gonna raid anybody. Not a bunch of people online. Okay, I'll see you guys next Monday, guaranteed. I don't know if I'll see you before then, but thank you for tuning in. It's been super fun, and I'll catch you on the next one. Stay tuned. Be in the Discord, !Discord if you want to see when I'm going live. Other than that, have a great rest of your Wednesday. Bye bye.